Hello, everybody. I'm Chicago psychic consultant Mel Dorr, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, how do you like my happy reindeer Santa hat? I thought I'd wear it for everybody today. I promised everybody that I would put a video up either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and here we are, Christmas of 2020. Well, it's been kind of an eventful year. But you know, every time something happened this year, um, something that seemed to be like getting COVID or getting my car totaled or my partner breaking his shoulder in January, or the deaths we had in the family. Rather than get hung up on that, I stood back and I said, what the things I'm thankful for having. And so I think that got me through. I'm not going to get political today. It's Christmas. I do and am wishing for peace on our planet and our country. I want to say hello to Matthew and Hanamana. I promised I'd say hi. Um, hello to all of my family and friends here in Chicago. Hello to all of my family in Kentucky, my sister, my brother-in-law, my great niece, my great-great niece and great-great nephew. Hello to my nephew and his wife in Florida. Hello to my aunt in Louisville. All of my cousins. Grandma had 23 grandkids to be exact. Some are in spirit now, but most of us are still here on the earth plane. I want to say hi to our family in Ohio. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Pankaj. Give baby Jasmine a hug. That's the most beautiful baby I've ever seen in my life. We had a new addition to the family this year. Hi to Alinny, Margaret, Debbie, Stuart, Ralph, Laura, Maddie, Alyssa, Megan, Ryan, Jeremy, everybody. Hello to Lisa. Thanks for having us later on today. Anyway, just hi to all my friends, colleagues, everybody in Infinity Foundation in Highland Park. I just want to go on and on. You know, I turned on this morning and I heard about the explosion in Tennessee. And I think what Christmas means to me, the true meaning is about peace and love and acceptance, tolerance. And I'm looking forward to a time when the racism and the hate and the injustice will be gone. On this Christmas, let's all be thankful for the things that we do have. And remember, let's take a moment to all hold hands in just a minute and as one in humanity and coming together in peace and harmony. You know, in World War I, on Christmas Day, the Germans and the Americans stopped the fighting, an armistice for a day to come together in peace. If they can do it, so can we. I'm going to share a song with you. It was, the lyrics were by a young priest, Father Joseph Moore, and it was composed by the choir director, Franz Gruber, in the small town of Oberdorf by Salzburg, Austria. It was written in German, and the story goes it was Christmas Eve in 1816, and the organ broke, and it was a day's ride into town and back. So the choir director composed a song on a guitar, and the priest, Joseph Moore, wrote the lyrics. It makes me cry to think of it. It's been translated in over 300 languages, and I'm going to share it for you now. So as I play this, just take a moment to think about world peace and harmony. And let's bring our country back together in unity and reach across the aisle and work with each other. And we hope that truth always takes hold. We're thankful for this day. To all my Jewish friends, happy Hanukkah season. Happy holidays to everybody. I love you all. I want you to take a moment and just listen to this along with me. And if you'd like to meditate, go ahead and do so. I'm having it's sung in German because that was the language of my grandparents on my father's side. And so, I'm back, everybody. That always brings a tear to my eye. Fröhliche Weihnachten, or Frohe Weihnachten. Merry Christmas. Buon Natale. Felice Anno Nuovo. Joyeux Noel. Melikalikimaka. Kalakrostoyana. Whatever the language. Happy holidays. I kind of want to share something. It's at the Christmas season, my cousin Laura always asks me to make it for her. It's my cranberry relish. Might be a little late to make it now, but this is the cooked version. I'll share it with you. It's a half a teaspoon of allspice, an eighth of a teaspoon of fresh ground nutmeg, 2 cinnamon sticks, 3 cloves. God, it sounds like 12 days of Christmas, doesn't it? A teaspoon of cardamom, ground cardamom, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a half a cup of orange juice with the pulp. Did I say, 3 cloves, the zest of 1 orange, and then be sure you cut the white stuff off because that can get bitter, and then just kind of chop the orange up. Keep that. 2 cups of sugar, a half a cup of water, and 3 tablespoons of bourbon, or a couple shots. You add everything together in a saucepan, and you let it bring it to a boil, and then turn it down to a lower boil. And when those cranberries start to break down, they pop open. And don't worry, the relish will get thicker. And if it's a little bit too sour, you can add more sugar. It's really good. And then that orange zest just makes it just, mwah. Now I always take maybe a couple of fresh cardamom pods and a star anise and throw in there too, just for good measure. So try it. Another one is a dry, you don't have to cook this cranberry relish. It's really cool too. So now you're going to use a 12-ounce bag of cranberries, wash them really good. Now for this recipe, the next one, you want to wash the cranberries, pat them dry. Okay. You'll take 2.5 cups of fresh cranberries, 1 segmented orange. All right. The zest from 1 orange, 3/4 cup of white sugar, and a half a cup of chopped walnuts. You can use pecans or whatever. You can use almonds. You can toast them first. Those are yummy. Okay, so you have to work in batches. So you put your cranberries in a food processor and just keep pulsing until they're chopped up. You don't want to puree them. You just want them kind of, and then you take those out and you do the same thing with your orange. You know, that can get kind of orange juicy. And then what you do is you put everything together and you just mix it up. Now, some people put in a package on top of that of raspberry jello, which is really good. You don't need that. Put it in the refrigerator and just let it stay for a while. It's really good. So those are a few Christmas recipes. I wish everyone peace, happiness, and I hope you're together with your families. And for those of our loved ones who are ill, we're with them in spirit. Thank you, and have a wonderful holiday.